Right now, somewhere in the world, a man is sitting in his kitchen, staring across the table at the person he married, and wondering if she might be planning to kill him. Right now, somewhere else, a man is lying on the floor, bleeding out, and the only headlines is, here are the ones to get blamed before the investigation even begins. And right now, in far too many homes, men are enduring silent abuse, physical, emotional, financial, and they're too ashamed, too afraid, or too ignorant to ever speak up. So, recent news in India. The past few months have been a chilling reminder that the dangers of man can come from horses to right beside him. In Uttar Pradesh, police found a husband poisoned, traces of cyanide in his food. Slave later confessed that she was in love with another man. In Kerala, a family was turned into a crime scene after a wife stabbed her husband to death during dispute over land clearance. In Delhi, a man's body was discovered days after his disappearance. Investigators allege his wife and her lover plotted the murder of his life with life insurance. And these are just the ones that we hear about. The ones where the crime was clean enough to be noticed. Countless others go unreported, uninvestigated, or reframed in ways that raise male with different intent. In India, as in many places, the law is structured for assumption. Men are aggressors, even when a man is the one that's greedy. Even when the crime scene tells a better story, it takes mountains of evidence for the truth to be extinct. This isn't just an India problem, it's a human problem. In the United States, CDC research said about 1 in 3 domestic violence events are men. That's millions, not a handful. The UK, government surveys reveal over 700,000 men every year face domestic abuse, and experts agree. Those numbers are low because men don't report it because they're ashamed. They don't report it because they know what happens next, versus laughter, skepticism, accusations that they deserve it, and police arriving and without hearing a word, assuming that he is the one that did it. And sometimes they don't even suffer in silence. They pay the ultimate price. The bruises you see aren't the deadliest. Male victims are more likely to be emotionally, psychologically broken before they're physically harmed. Imagine being told for years you're worthless, unmanly, capable. Imagine your finances drained by someone you love, reputation destroyed by visceral lies. Imagine trying to fight back, only to be told, "I'm really not going to let this happen." This toll is measurable. Higher rates of depression, higher rates of substance abuse. Men account for 3 out of 4 suicides worldwide, and abusive relationships are a major factor. The world is quick to mourn a woman's pain, rightly so. But when a man cries for help, we hand him a towel to wipe his tears and tell him to get over it. When a woman is hurt, society calls it violence. When a man is hurt, society calls it weakness. If a woman kills her husband, news reports use words like provoked, snapped, or deserted into. If a man kills his wife, the language changes to monster, abuser, predator, and shit. Violence has no gender, but the outrage sure does. And this double standard does not hurt men, it hurts women too. Because real equality means acknowledging that everyone is capable of harm, and everyone deserves protection from it. So why do men don't speak up? Men don't speak up because silence feels safer than speech. They imagine a police report that will never be taken seriously. They imagine friends calling them pathetic and weak. They imagine custody battles. They lose if they leave, even their victims. They lose 50% of their income, they lose their children, so they stay. They stay until the abuse becomes normal. They stay until they lose themselves. And sometimes they stay until it kills them. We have to change this. The US and India and everywhere. Legal reform. Laws must protect victims regardless of gender. False accusations must carry real fatalities. Shelters and hotlines. Motion designed for women only. Male victims need places to turn to. Public campaigns. If a man bleeds, his blood should stay in the conscious society just as much as everyone else. Education. Teach boys early that asking for help isn't weakness, it's courage. We need to look at the man in the headline. Remember, he has a son. He was a son, a friend, maybe a father, and it's not just a statistic. So, overall, men's lives matter too. Not more, not less, equal. When we turn away from pain, we're telling them their lives are disposable. And in their silence and that neglect, that deadly double standard, men are dying. If you're a man living in fear, speak up. If you're a friend who suspects abuse, reach out. If you're a society that claims about justice, prove it. Because the next headline should be another dead man you never bothered to protect. Thank you.